Hello everyone. Welcome to the Hindu editorial reading and summary series presenting by Diction Addiction. Today's Hindu editorial title is Whatever It Takes on Gout Powers to Combat Vaccine Hesitancy. As you all remember our childhood days when vaccinator used to come to the school, we do have a lot of apprehensions or fear to take a vaccine for various diseases. Similarly, now also deadly disease COVID-19 vaccine also having hiccups. So it's not as smooth as the government planned. First day only 16%, over the 16% of vaccination was taking place because of n number of reasons, right? So if you can clear all of them, probably the vaccination percentage would increase and the frontliners workers uh, would be safe from the COVID-19, right? So I just want to list out the reasons for vaccine as well as COVID-19 vaccine hesitancy. The first one, it's very general, trypanophobia, means people are having a fear to the surgery or medical procedures, basically medical procedures. The second one is needle phobia, especially this one. Unlike the polio vaccine, where oral drops were given, it is a job. Means you have to inject. So that's another worry for the people. But they're into the practice. Now the vaccine is giving to only first line workers or front line workers, that is healthcare workers. But still there is some concerns in their mind. So needle phobia could be the reason. But somehow this is what is persisting, from ages. Some faith and some religions and some regions are against the vaccination process. I don't know the percentage of this one, but this is having a definite, uh, definitely it will be playing a role in the inhibit the vaccination, reduce the vaccination process. And this is the most ridiculous one, but I have to list out. Some believe that vaccination will lead to the impotency in male. This is what is myth. One should not believe it. There is nothing like this, but still people are having this one in their mind. Now, especially coming to the COVID-19 vaccine, Bharat Biotech, as Bharat Biotech is advertised or that Covaxin not used for if allergy, fever, and poor immunity. If someone is having allergy, fever, and poor immunity, those candidates should not take the Covaxin. And also, Covaxin is not for the pregnant and lactating women. And I think yesterday, Bharat Biotech International (BBIL) placed one document in their website. Covaxin could cause severe allergic reaction, including difficulty in breathing, swelling of face, throat, fast heartbeat, rash all over the body, and dizziness and weakness. So, when Covaxin is administered into the person, this could be the this could be observed in a rare case, but they are evident. And one more reason I'm guessing for COVID-19 vaccine uh, hesitancy. So whoever is going to take the Covaxin, they have to sign Consent is form is for the, if something adverse reaction in the patient, in the person who has taken the vaccination, so the responsibility will be on the Bharat Biotech. Means they are behind the person to take care of him. That could be the one of the reason, I guess. And are you sure or not? But if you take vaccine, and we should avoid the alcohol for at least 1.5 month. Why? Because alcohol is known to decrease the development of immunity. Now, if you take a vaccine, and at least you should stop for 45 days so that you get the benefit out of vaccination. So this could be the biggest reason, I'm guessing. Right now, the dilemma in the health workers is that whether they will get the Covaxin or Covishield. That's a dilemma. They don't know. They don't have choice. When they go to the center, until then, until the last minute, last second, they don't know whether they are receiving the Covaxin or Covishield. This dilemma also making them to not to visit the centers, I guess. And the last and final, wait and watch. Always people will think, let's wait for a while. What is in a hurry to take a vaccine? Anyway, we are safe for last, safe. We are doing good almost from 1 year. Why don't we wait for another 6 months to see how it is going to work out? So wait and watch is attitude is also one reason for the COVID-19 vaccine hesitancy. And why we have to take vaccine? Especially why we have to take a vaccine? IMA, Indian Medical Association, said that they lost 732 expert doctors in the last 1 year only because of COVID-19. So if you take vaccine, they could have been, at least number could have been not this big. So that's why vaccination is very important for healthcare workers. Doctor, nurses, technicians, all of them need a vaccination because they are day in and day out in touch with the patients with the different diseases. That's why they have to. But how to? The point is that how to build a confidence in them is a more important. So today's article title is "Whatever It Takes on God Powers to Combat the Vaccine Hesitancy." Faith in entities often an act of personal commitment, not amenable to falsification. But trust in scientific process can be established with the confidence building measures and full disclosure of all relevant data. Any mass campaign that involves voluntary effort on the part of the public can be succeed only when transparency and open communication channels are the tools of the choice. If the poor rate of uptake of the COVID-19 vaccine in most of the states in the country is any indication, the government has not taken the people of the country along in what is purely voluntary exercise, but one vested with the great power to retard the phase of the epidemic. For instance, Tamil Nadu, a state perceived to be largely health literate and relatively well equipped with the health infrastructure, achieved only over 16% of the target coverage on the launch day. On the second day of the vaccination, the complaints further dropped. In some states, vaccination was suspended. A marked favoring of Covishield vaccine over Covaxin was also noticed in multiple states. But none of this is a surprise. The sign verily were out there, everyone to see for a long time indeed. Studies measured high level of vaccine hesitancy among general population and among healthcare workers, the first in the line list of the people to receive the vaccination. Clearly, vaccine hesitancy was not addressed sufficiently or not taken seriously enough. With the sequence of events that followed the clearance of emergency use authorization in Covaxin, it's an emergency use authorization in clinical trial mode. A high-handed announcement with a little attempt to put out compelling evidence in public domain or answering multiple queries in press conferences. Vaccine hesitancy merely dug its heels in deeper. The inability of the government and agencies involved amicably resolve the controversies surrounding the clearance of for Covaxin. Even before it was able to produce interim data on efficacy from phase 3 trials, as hard as had a direct consequence as witnessed by poor numbers in its uptake so far. A vaccine unequivocally is public good, but lack of transparency surrounding the rollout of the COVID vaccine has done little to enhance trust in this experiential principle. This uncommon est in trying to lung towards the tape while still some distance from the finish line might have been justified if the state had taken the people along. Vaccinating the nation, however, is less a race than a slow and steady process. Building confidence in the process is crucial to achieving the task at hand. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's oft repeated mantra Sabka Saath Sabka Vikas is very relevant here. And the health ministry must do whatever it takes to take success of the vaccination drive. This is what is the reading article under the loudspeaker. But in nutshell, I would say that the center of the COVID vaccine is taking hesitancy. It is due to the Covaxin or Covishield. See, Covaxin is still at the clinical trial, clinical trial 3, and Covishield have cleared the clinical trial only from data from UK and Brazil, not from India also. But it is having it shown that Covishield shown that 62% of the efficacy, but Covaxin efficacy is not known to anybody. So when a person, so when two persons are there in the same office, one may get the Covaxin, one may get the Covishield, but both of them are may get the COVID-19. If that is the case, so what would be the state answer? One person receiving the Covaxin without knowing its efficacy. One person is going to take Covishield whose efficacy is 62 or 70%. So this dilemma is actually a big problem for the COVID-19 vaccination hesitancy. So how do you, here the point is to tell, here only one point. We have to build a confidence in the people. How do you build the confidence? We have to give data. We have to do many press conferences relevant to the Covaxin and Covishield. And also we have to give a choice to the people to take Covaxin or Covishield. If that is the case, then we can increase the COVID-19 vaccine vaccination process. 16% is very poor. Maybe it could be the other reasons also there, but that's still a very low percentage of vaccination compared with the any other vaccination has taken place in this country. So Covaxin has to prove a lot before it becomes a mainstream vaccine. Right now, Covaxin is a only backup vaccine. Some states Still, some states have preferred only Covishield. Some institutions have preferred only Covishield. That actually clearing more, creating more doubts in the healthcare workers. That's why I guess people are not coming forward to take a vaccine. Covaxin and Covishields are not on the same stage. They are at the different stage in the development and efficacy, right? So that could be the reason. So if you can clear the air on Covaxin and Covishield, that will help the vaccination process. Until then, I guess the vaccination would be the same rate. Thank you all for your support and patience and watching the video. If at all you like, give thumbs up. If you want to subscribe for regular updates, you can subscribe. Thank you all. See you again with one more video. Until then, bye.